I started out as music education and music ed, and then ended up driving a bus. And after driving the bus, I realized the impact that me as a bus driver have on kids. I provide that transportation. I give their parents the comfort in knowing that every day I'm gonna be there to pick up their child, take them to school safely, and bring them back home. So after doing that, I realized that I play an important part, and I love what I do because I know that I impact somebody's kids and that I help someone daily. From the time I was in first grade to 12th grade, I can remember every one of my teachers because every one of them were an influence and they encouraged me. And through that encouragement, that's what made me want to be in education. Some of the kids that when I first started driving bus, and I couldn't understand why their behavior was just so out of sorts. And then once I would pull them to the side, what's going on with you today, Johnny? I talked to Johnny, he told me this and this was going on, and then he felt like nobody felt like he was worth. So what I did was I found out what he did. He played basketball, went to the basketball game. And when I got there, I was like, John, hey, do you see me? It's Chris. I'm here to watch you at that basketball game. And from that moment on, it was a turnaround for him. I talked to this one child and he was talking about, we went out of town, and he was so excited about going out of town. I said, well, where'd you go? He said, oh, we went to Rocky Mount. And I was like, oh my God, that's out of town. And then I realized that this child had never, ever experienced anything except going to out of town. So when I was at North Garner, there was a little program during the summer that one of the principals was able to take kids to a basketball game. So I gave him this child's name and his friend's name, and we were able to take him to Charlotte to a basketball game, and just to see the expression, on his face when he got and saw an arena full of professional basketball players, it's priceless. Well, when I first got in, I just thought of it's just a job. I'm just doing this temporarily until I can transition into what I thought I wanted to do, teaching music. But once I started writing, once I found out that I have an influence, that right there gets you by yourself. The fact that you can change somebody's life, that's the why. And I'll keep doing it because I know every day something that I do changes somebody's life, or that I help make somebody's life better.